All right, here we are back to talk a little bit about the MLS, Sounders in specific, of course, here being based out of Seattle. Um, big news for the Sounders is they move on to the CONCACAF Champions League group stages. I don't know, Jack, did you have a chance to watch the game?
I did, and I was impressed. I, of course, had to TiVo it because I was working, but after, even in the slop, it was pretty fun to watch. Pretty fun to watch.
I didn't have the chance to see the match, but because I was working, but I was so happy to know that they made it, and I guess now it's important for Seattle because they can grow as a team, playing with Mexican team and other team. It's very important for them.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I luckily got the chance to enjoy the match, watch the whole thing, not on
Live.
TiVo live, in all the excitement and a great header by our new signing Fernandez, El Flaco. Um, great header from like 16 yards out. Great placement, and I mean, didn't have much else to do in the game, but he shined when the moment mattered, and so hopefully that carries over into the group stages, and we see more good stuff from
Yeah.
them.
And do you know the group already?
Yeah, so I have the group on here. We're in Group C with Saprissa from uh, uh, from Costa Rica, Monterrey from Mexico,
Oh,
and Marathon from Honduras.
okay.
So I mean, it's actually a fairly tough group.
Yeah, absolutely.
Monterrey won the Mexican League last season. Uh, they were on the top for the full season, um, and then Saprissa is not playing well at the moment. Their league just started up, but uh, they're historically one of the strongest teams in the Champions League. They've won it three
Okay.
times and been the runner up four times. So
I'm sure, and Monterrey is one of the favorite one for the victory.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's for sure it's very tough.
yeah. So definitely didn't get too fortunate with the group, but it'll be a good gauge for where the Sounders are at in terms of North American and Central American soccer. And I know Filippo Napoli is back
Huh. Yeah,
in the
absolutely. We are playing in 11 days.
yeah. Are they in the Champions League or
No,
the
no,
Europa League?
we are in the Europa League, but we have to make the group as Sanders
Mm-hmm.
did. So we are playing in 11 days versus Helsingborg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we were lucky, even though we played first in Naples and then we go play in Sweden. We should make it actually. We have a pretty good team, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's
Yeah,
see.
and I know. So the Europa League, for those of you that don't know, is kind of the second tier of the Champions League.
Absolutely.
And so here we have the CONCACAF Champions League, but then we also have the SuperLiga, which the New England Revolution, who aren't having a great league season this year, actually just advanced to the finals. They beat Puebla from Mexico, who've actually won the Champions League once. So that was impressive. And they moved on in penalties, and Houston lost out in the semis.
And what
But
happened if you win this Superliga?
the,
You get
the Superliga, I don't know that they move on to the Champions League the following year, but it's just like winning the Europa League. It's just an
okay.
honor, and
Okay.
so yeah, the Superliga is like I said, this the kind of the second tier. So
Because you know
those
that
that
in
didn't
Europe,
quite make
in
it,
Europe we have that who win the Europa
Europa
League
League
and who
goes
win
on
the
to the Champions League.
Champions League. They go and play the Super Cup. Actually, it will be in 10 days now
Okay.
between Inter and Atletico Madrid.
Hmm.
So I
That's
think
right.
maybe it's the same thing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah. I don't know that we have
the
I don't
Super
know that we
Cup.
have that, but that'd be a great idea if it doesn't already exist. But yeah, so that's that for the
And
Sounders
you,
in the
and you were
Champions League.
telling me that Los Angeles didn't make it,
Yeah,
so it's even more prestigious now.
yeah, definitely. LA, unfortunately for them, lost out and have been having a tough time. I mean, they won 2-1, but obviously wasn't enough to overturn that 4-0
4
loss.
nil. Yeah.
But I mean, joining us, there's Columbus Crew. Um, there's also Toronto. I know advanced through. I watched their game. They played very well. They're actually in the same group as Real Salt Lake, so that'll be interesting. See them two face off. But they're also in a group with Cruz Azul,
Oof.
which is
That's
gonna be a tough matchup for them. And,
How many advanced cube for each
Yep,
group?
2 for each group. So
They have some chance.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
they
gonna
they
be,
got a
that's
chance,
gonna
but
be interesting.
it'll be a tough group
Who
for sure.
else is
So
in there? Magneto.
yeah, so I mean those are the 3 big ones in Group A to look out for. Anyways, we'll be back with some European football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay with us on foreverfootballshow.com.